I think the judge does not want to be reversed. She certainly spent a lot of time on this matter. She wrote an 89-page opinion. She pretty much went with the players, on all of their arguments. I disagree with some of her findings and agree with others. But I think that there was one thing she said that was very interesting. She said it was in the public interest to grant this injunction because of all the football fans out there, because it's in the interest of the public, the American public, to have a National Football League season. And I'm on the plaintiff side more than the defense side, although I do both. I do about 65% plaintiff's work, I would figure. I find that to be an extraordinary statement. I love the New York Giants, I love the National Football League, but I believe that this is a dispute over private entertainment. It's a dispute that should be settled through some bargaining process. And whereas I think that issues that affect the defense industry or the health insurance industry or our financial services industry rise to the level of being in the so-called public interest, I'm not sure the National Football League fits that paradigm. So I thought that was sort of an amazing statement that she made, and I would disagree with her that this is a dispute that, while there's a lot of dollars at stake that affect a lot of employment and a lot of employees, that this is something that really rises to the public interest. This is a private dispute, and I think that it should be best looked at through that lens. The NFL has pursued their motion for a stay. Judge Nelson needs to decide that motion for a stay quickly. In light of her statements in her 89-page opinion, it may be difficult for her to grant a stay at this point because she's been saying that the players are being irreparably harmed by this lockout. For her to not now continue to end the lockout would be a tough intellectual exercise for her. So the NFL will go to the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals, ask for a stay pending appeal, ask for the Eighth Circuit to stay Judge Nelson's remedy, and then they'll pursue probably what's an expedited appeal so that the appellate court will come out with some decision on the lockout before August, which is when the preseason really starts. That's what I think will happen. I think there will be continued litigation and negotiation, and I think the NFL is going to make a strong litigation push at the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals. I think that there's a high probability that there will be a settlement, and I believe there'll be a settlement sometime in 2011 so that we can have a football season free of doubt.